He's doing private matches. Alex, or X. I think.
I don't talk to him. I have him blocked.
To Hatchet or X?
Hatchet.
No. It's something Scorpion. Uville Scorpion? Something like that?
Oh, that's his brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 6 of 2.
I can't find it, guys. Give me a second. I'm looking for this thing.
Oh, you're at this one.
Scorn ahead. What are they doing here? They don't go anywhere without being directed.
I can't find it, guys. Oh, it's over here. You know that thing that people use when they're sick? The inhaler. Oh god. I sniffed it too much. It is called Vapor Inhaler. Don't judge me. Don't forget your banner.
I'm really close to my super.
So we do have more reses now. Try not to waste my res. We had already gotten pretty far earlier.
Glitching this fucker again. Unlimited ammo.
I died.
Oh shit. Ah! Why didn't you call out that the knight was pushing on me?
Oh, I didn't know I had to.
Yeah, because you already used a res token on me. Jen, you need to res me. Res me before I leave.
When you like that. Don't engage. You're the only one with the West Texas. Yeah, I killed him.
For what?
Every time I Every time I hear that weapon, I think of that freaking time we did that raid. Yeah. Anarchy? Anarchy? Oh, no, forget that. That was the first plan that we made, too. The one I left because it got me mad. He kept complaining in Crown about the way I was playing, and I ended up getting mad. He made a comment that made me cry.
Another hive wielding the light. Eyes up, Guardian.
Someone got fired today at work. Cause, she was talking about it in friends. She was strong. My vapor inhaler. This is I'm sick. I just hope I don't get really sick like he did. I seen this white girl try to use this on TikTok and she almost died. But she couldn't take it. So you not know what I mean? Those vapor inhalers, it has like vapor rub in it and you just sniff it and it's like really strong. So she smelled it and gets a little whiff of it. Yeah, I could handle it. Take it with me.
Just shooting itself. Watch it, it should be like this.
Guardian down.
I died 7 times.
Scorn ahead. What are they doing here? They don't go anywhere without being directed.
What kind of iPhone do you have? Do you have a Mac? That's the same one I have. I dropped it on my nose a couple times already, and it bruised my nose. Wait, did we die, guys? I have to play what we're doing.
Yeah, they changed it for primary ammo to be infinite now.
Are you okay?
No.
No. I don't know how long it's gonna be until I fall asleep because I know it's coming.
He's charging, watch it. He's charging you, watch it, watch it, watch it. Run, 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 run. Yeah, he's going for it. He's charging that. Stop. He's backing up, he's backing up.
What time do you get off tomorrow, sir? Tomorrow I get home at the same time. Yeah, hopefully I could sleep tonight. I didn't sleep last night, I had so much trouble. I didn't
Charging,
go to
watch
sleep
it.
until I didn't go to sleep until 2 in the morning.
Sorry, he's dead.
He's blinded.
He's charging,
And
watch it.
I don't work Thursdays anymore. I don't know.
Another hive, stealing the light. Eyes up, Guardian.
Who's backing
Destiny
up?
servers, no. Oh, I'm
Move
dying.
away. That's me out. Warn me before you died, but you died.
Oh, fucking shit.
This is departed fire team.
Yes, I was constant Destiny servers.
Me too.
Did it kick you out too? No, that really happens.
I'm dozing off. I'm shooting and dozing off. I don't even think we're even close to finishing this mission.
We were. After we killed that Lucent Hive and all the other ones, we would go meet the freaking person that you're talking to the whole time. And that was it of that mission.
Rasputin, the War Mind. The most powerful artificial intelligence humanity ever created. With an arsenal.
It's a wizard. She's a warlock. I need to go kill this. I need to go kill this. Objective completed. Oh, I think I know why, because it was still letting you, because we were unlocking the open world. That's what it was. Because we just unlocked the open world for you. But I think you're not gonna be able to do the missions now after this.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
We finished the mission already.
Oh.
Wait, oh, I don't know if it counted for you. We literally just finished it right now. As soon as you join. Yeah. I need water. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm guessing it was only those two as the introduction missions.
yeah. They're really long missions.
Hey, come here. The
They're
third is
really
here.
long
Connect some
missions.
dots.
Like all the Witch Queen stuff is like, you want long missions? You guys complain.
Yeah, they're a lot longer when they're legendary because the fuckers are so hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to share accounts, because I'm buying the I'm buying the next DLC too, but I don't have the money for it yet, but I will.
I've been
I don't
waiting
know
to
when
talk
it
to you
comes
about
out.
this all day.
You silence your notifications, said.
The Lixney, some of them turn to the darkness.
Shut up, dog. No one wants to hear you howling. Oh yeah.
Hey, not
If you
anything over.
want to share
Sorry,
accounts, you have to
it's
give
just that I
me
got all
your
this meticulously
account
organized.
too. That's how sharing works.
Hey, so, wow, you're still alive. Impressive.
Who's talking here? Nick the smoker.
Let's give the big guy some space, yeah? He's been through a lot, what with the
Oh,
diet. So, let him,
here we
just
go.
let
And
him
a
get
little
some
bit of the
rest.
stupid ghost. Wow. I literally have almost everything. I just need two more things here. I need rank 27 and rank 30.
Let's give the big guy some space,
I
yeah?
just got the
He's been
shader.
through a lot, what
I
with
want
the
to see how it looks
diet.
on my
So,
warlock.
let him, just let him get some rest.
I just got the shader that you get in one of the ranks. Hmm?
Hey, so, wow,
Oh, that's from
you're
the.
still
That
alive.
one's from the
Impressive.
King's Fall raid.
He can do the
Yeah,
King's Fall raid since it's free for players.
it is.
Yes, same thing with Vogue. What they're doing is that, like, because think about it of this for next year, is that we should be getting
Hey, do not brought anything over.
A
Sorry,
dun.
it's just that I got all this meticulously
Wait,
organized.
we got a new dungeon this season, right?
He can't run the dungeon because he needs a dungeon key for it.
No, I'm saying we got a new dungeon this season, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
If he
it's
if
gonna
he shares
be
a
it's
if
gonna
he shares a
be
Let's give the big guy some space, yeah? He's been through a lot.
I think the only thing that you would need
So, let him, just
if you share
let him do his
accounts with
best.
me is the season, because you would have to get the season on your own.
mhm.
And I think that's like $10.
Yeah. Yeah, because what Bungie is doing for like dungeons and raids and stuff is that because they say they alternate in a way because
Yeah,
since
it's
we
not
got a
that hard to
dungeon
track who's
this
doing what.
season,
You just
we're gonna
call
get
the
a new
power.
raid next
When and the
season for the
how,
new
that's
year
where it gets
of I
tricky.
think year 6, which we're on year 5, the last season for year 5. So next
Yes,
season,
it's when the raid came out.
yeah,
The what's it called? Battle of Disciples.
yes.
That's when I injured myself day one raid. That's how I got
I
my
got
scar.
miles under me.
Oh,
Happens when you search like the
Like
whole galaxy
I
for
had
any
an
one thing that
accident
makes
that
a damn
night.
bit of sense.
Uh, I had a glass stab my leg.
ow! How did you get a glass to stab your leg?
I was catching my cat. He was running away from me, and he hid
Oh,
under the glass table, and I leaned on the table by like a little bit, and the glass shattered, and it hit my leg.
oh, oh.
Hey, so, wow, you're still alive.
And now I have an ugly scar.
Impressive.
I must have went in deep then.
It was pretty thick.
Oh, yeah. You won't imagine the pain. But
I had to get stitches, and now I owe a lot of money to the hospital.
Hey, so, wow, you're still
shit.
alive. Impressive.
All right. Well, of the whole dungeon and raid and stuff, what I'm trying to say is that next season, which would be the next year of year 6, the new year, anyway, um, we'll be getting a new raid. So of course, whatever expansion comes with that, or season, you have to
These
pay
loose
for it, of
hive.
course.
They might seem
Then there'll be a new
unstoppable, yeah,
dungeon.
but, behind the
Again, you
scenes,
have to
it's
pay
like
for it.
confusion, chaos,
But then
some
there's gonna
existential
be
dread. It's
a
working.
reprise or reprise raid, which is an old raid that's coming back, and
Which one?
it's gonna be any of the old ones that they've sent into the DCV, Destiny Content Vault. Because as you see, we got Vogue and then we got taking King's
The
Fall
legacy, some
in
of
a way.
them turn to the darkness.
And what they're
Now,
doing is that
Hive
any
have the
of
light.
returning raids are going to be
Ooh,
free for
big
players.
years,
Like
returning.
anybody, it will be
You
free.
don't get crushed.
So on the third season, when we get the reprise raid, whatever it's going to be, any of the old ones, it will be free for all new and old players. And then we get a new dungeon, and then repeat. So whatever
I got
comes
miles
up
under
for the
me.
third
Happens when you
season
search like the
of the
whole
raid is
galaxy
will
for
be
any
for
one
free.
thing that makes a damn bit of sense.
Mm, I don't like my scar. I think they fucked up on my stitches. I don't know. It's
Hey, so,
always
wow,
hurting.
you're still alive. Impressive.
I don't know if it's supposed to hurt. What? Yeah. Yeah, that's how big the glass was. That whole thing was in my leg. like the whole thing was in
Mm-hmm.
my leg.
Yeah, it's not that
So,
hard to track who's doing what. You just
so I
follow the
have
power. The when and the how, that's where it gets tricky.
a lot of scars in my leg.
All those on your legs?
You know, I knew Osiris back when. Yeah, he'd say stuff like, light don't make a guardian worthy. It's the other way around. Yeah, probably paraphrasing. Yeah, it's not that hard to track who's doing what. You just follow the power. The when and the how, that's where it gets tricky.
I had a picture of how it was when it was open, but it
I'm
was in
not
my
big
old
on
phone.
accepting unlabeled packages,
That
but
you don't have no
just
more.
this once. Maybe.
Nah. It's like it doesn't look that bad, but I just don't like it.
The scar?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Elixir, some of them turned to the darkness. And now, the Hive have the
It's
light?
big though.
Whoa, big gears. They're turning. Hope you don't get crushed.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, I've always wondered at how players could reduce shit. Okay. So that means crafting is for free then,
Hey, so, wow, you're still alive. Impressive.
right? Oh wow, this guy really has a new gun.
What is it doing to his hair?
Hmm? He's just shooting around.
I got miles under me. Happens when you search like the whole galaxy for any one thing that makes a damn bit of sense.
So he's making himself look like a fuckboy.
Oh, who?
I don't know, some guy on here. I think I'm getting off, guys.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah.
He's a Lucid Hive. He might seem unstoppable, yeah, but, you know, behind the scenes, I'm seeing confusion, chaos, some existential dread. It's working.
You got one directly on me. Maybe.
I'm not big on accepting unlabeled packages, but just this once.
Oh, but
Maybe.
move on.
Heard word through the Lucent Hive. Scorn have another one of those destruction thingies prepped and ready. Go get them.
Another pyramid superweapon down for the count.
And another day protecting the throne world from destruction. Good work, Guardian.
Well, you could either, well, pretty much there's nothing you really can do. Maybe just explore around the area, but until you do get that expansion is when you're able to continue on, continue on the story and stuff. And the thing, okay, well, you had the glaive, right? So you're able to craft weapons, right? Yeah, you have the glaive, so you're able to craft. Yeah. Maybe start trying to like figure out on how to get the blueprints of other weapons. Because I think you should have already gotten a quest to get an auto rifle and a linear fusion, or no? And that's the dining for you.
Awaiting instructions. Assignment in progress. My programming tells me it's a very nice day. Yes.
Hmm? Oh yeah. Yeah, Saint 14 is there now. Oh shit. Where are we going? Well, uh, I don't think so. Nope, we are not. Alright, well, I'm gonna take off either way. Well, it has been a while. You said you've been in here, right? Yeah. Well, wait, Crown of Sorrow? Like, like from Season of the Haunted, or... Oh, wait, the raid, right? Oh, okay. I'm here all thinking... Because the lore-wise, in one of the seasons, that was like a few seasons ago, the crown came back. So, oh, okay.
Rasputin, the War
Okay,
Mind,
I see what you mean.
the most powerful
But
artificial
yeah,
intelligence humanity ever created.
yeah, well, since then, a
With
lot
an
of
arsenal.
stuff has been trying to change. Bungie is trying to make, like, reward systems a bit better. So, for instance, what they did to, like, when you went to go Saint 14 of his stuff and how his, like, inventory is, pretty much now there is, like, a leveling system in a way. Or, well, there's always been a leveling system in a way, but a leveling or ranking system, I don't know. But, like, you play an activity or whatever, you get experience, XP, rep, or whatever. Yeah, reputation pretty much. You'll get reputation into whatever you're doing, like let's say Crucible, for example. And of course, you'll get a bar up and you'll complete a rep rank, whatever, and you'll get an engram, and you can get that engram, and you can actually focus it of what gear you want of a weapon or armor piece. Now, they're doing this with Trials stuff first. Like, Trials was the guinea pig for that system to be tested first, and people liked it People actually liked it. It was like, oh yes, we can now like focus the loot what we want. That we've already like you rank up a few times in the game mode. You have some engrams there. If you have the required materials, which is like legendary shards, glimmer, and I think that'll be it now, because it used to be planetary materials, but they actually said they will not be useful anymore. Like, just get rid of my inventory, pretty much, because like those will not be used in any other trading or whatever, any purchases of stuff. So now it's just glimmer and legendary shards. And so once you have an engram and you have those two requirements, you could purchase either armor or weapons. Of course, a lot of people always get weapons because armor you could get kind of anywhere you want anyway. But yeah, the whole main thing is like you play the game mode. If of course if you're not doing well, whatever, you still get experience out of it into your reputation bar. And once you get enough to rank up whatever, you get some engrams. You get those engrams, and you're able to focus what gear piece you want. If that you have already unlocked, however. But yeah, yeah, pretty much the whole thing. What it was is like people were saying is like, oh, it's so hard to play this game. I can't get this. I can't get that. Because like before trials was of course like you have to win 3 matches and you get a gun that was set for the weekend, and then you win 6 matches and then I think 6 or 5 something like that, and you'll get whatever else is up for the weekend, and then you win 7 matches. But without going flawless, if you just won 7 matches, you'll get another piece. And then, of course, if you won 7 matches without losing, you get the flawless loot and stuff. But there are some players saying it's like, oh, it's so hard to get the 3 wins to get the first thing, or some say it's like I'm not able to get 3 wins at all, or like other people say that I don't have a team to do it or whatever, because you gotta get a team to be successful. But so what they actually did a complete overhaul with the ranking system and loot system with trials. Again, this was trials first. They to be a guinea pig. And so it's pretty much how it is that you see now, where it's just you play the game, you get experience, you get rep points into that faction that you're playing in or activity you're playing in. And once you get enough experience, you rank up in the ranks, whatever, you get engrams out of it, and then with the engrams, you could either just decode it right away with the cryptarch to get whatever random piece, or if you have a lot of materials, you could focus it. And slowly, they actually did that system to Gambit. So if you go to the Drifter, he actually has that same system now. And that was actually recently, either last season or 2 seasons ago, that they changed the system. And in this season, they actually just changed Lord Shaxx into that same system. Zavala of Strikes, I think he's the only one that they haven't changed that system, or it is changed. Hold on, let me check him right now. I don't think you could focus gear pieces, but I know he has a ranking system. Or a rep system in a way. Okay, yeah. Rank rewards, but you're not able to focus armor. I mean weapons. Oh, yeah, you could purchase featured armor, but you cannot direct purchase other stuff. But he does have the rank rewards, or like the rank system in a way, but no purchase stuff, sadly. Or like the focusing gear system. He doesn't have that. Zavala does not have that. He has the rank system though.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible
They're
be more like
slowly
you?
been going around. So right now, Shaxx is the latest one with the focused decoding, which is of course the focusing gear. So yeah, so I think
On
Oh,
your way,
next
Guardian.
season, Savala will be the one you're able to focus gear sets now. Oh, and another thing too, actually, with the whole ranking system in itself as well. It wasn't like this before. This was actually still kind of recent change in a way. A few seasons ago, is that I don't know if you know, but recently, whenever because each, of course, core playlist, which is Strikes, Gambit, and Crucible, they have their own weapon for the season, right? Okay. Of that, we'll say playlist weapon. Of the playlist weapon that each season comes out, this one weapon, or not one weapon, but different weapon of the each playlist, it has a bunch of perk rolls. Players did complain, like, this weapons have so much perk rolls that it's so hard to get the desired perk rolls we want, because of the third and fourth column, which is the main perk column, not the scope, barrel, or magazine columns. No, the main perk columns. There is 12 perks in each of those columns. So that's a lot of combinations right there to try to get either specifically or close to the perk roll you want. So what Bungie did is that of the whole ranking system with the 3 core playlists, for strikes, for example, since it's kind of the easiest thing to do, especially when its bonus rank comes up of like double experience gain for the whole week, which is, I know next week it will be Crucible. I don't know for about this week. I think it is actually Gambit, but I don't remember. But for example, um, each time you rank up with the playlist, like Zavala, of course, strikes, when you rank him up and you max out his rank, and of course you're able to reset it, which is you're prestiging it, and it says there prestige as well if you go through his stuff. Once you reset his rank, you're able to have a chance to get a other perk in underneath the third column. And then whenever you reset again for the fourth time, you're now unlocking another perk column, or another perk for the fourth column. And then once you do it again for the third time, that is a second perk column for the third one. And then reset it again the fourth time, it will be another perk for the fourth column. So, and this is only maxes out 4 times, but you could always rank it up whenever you want to get more engrams to focus on your gear. But the thing is, though, what Bungie did is that each rank you do, each reset you do of the rank, you get an extra perk column, but it only maxes out 4. So, if you look at any of the regular weapons and you see that it has only 2, like only the third column and fourth column, only 2 regular perks. Now imagine underneath, 2 of them underneath, so in total there is 6. So if you reset your rank 4 times, there is a chance, and again I'll say there is a chance there's RNG where sometimes you see it or not see it, because not always it does comes out like that, which is kind of sucks, but RNG, I guess. How Bungie wants you to still play the game anyway. But yeah, there is a chance where you could see 6 main additional perks there on your weapon, because Bungie did hurt again. There is a lot of perks in these guns. They said it's like, alright, as long as you reset your rank a few times, you have a chance to get an additional perk to have that more of a chance to get that god or perfect roll that you want. Because last season, yeah, it is. They've been trying to improve here and there, which is good. It is really good. They've been trying to improve. That's actually one of the features I kind of liked. last season, it was a
It's good to see you
one of the night
alive,
last
Guardian.
season. It was double rank gains for strikes, and then for the nightfall, it was a really quick, fast strike. And so I grinded that fucking thing so many times, and I was able to reset my rank 5 times in that 1 week. And so, pretty much all through the whole season, ah fuck, pretty much all through the whole season was I did it early. I was able every weapon that I'll get from the Vanguard, either from strikes or from actually getting them from Zavala, from his engrams. I was able to get additional perks, and some of the guns that I've gotten out of them were really good perk rolls that I got because there were additional perks I was able to stack out of them. Now the thing is, though, strikes is the easiest, and it gives you a lot of rep as well when it's double in a way. But as I was looking at videos on like what's the best way or whatever, or like a reminder in a way, like how do you get extra perks in these weapons? Because I honestly forgot about that. Like I knew, but at the same time I forgot like how do you do it. And I saw the video and the guy explained it more simpler how I explained it, and he did say that strikes gives you a lot more rep compared to Crucible and Gambit. And I was like, okay, that's kind of lame. Two, okay, I'm gonna do strikes then, because one, I don't like Gambit. Two, Crucible is okay with me. there are a few people, I know a few people out there that loves the fuck out of Gambit, and each season comes out, they gild the Dredgen title. Yeah, because I have this one friend that he has it where I think she has her title gilded 7 times already. hmm And they do it like her and her friend. They do it within it, at least within the first week when the new season comes out, so that like be up and done with it already. And I know there's people out there that does it too. Yeah. Yeah, for example, of the Gambit, they're called Dredgen. And yeah, and you're able to gild it, which is pretty much if it go back into your seal, it should have like additional triumphs they have to do, and then once you do those triumphs, and then you set them and everything, it automatically gilds your seal. So I don't know if you got it on the tower or whatever, and of course like your titles will be purple, but then you see some of them like a gold. That means that season they already gilded it. And depending how many times they guild it, it actually shows you a little number next to their guild on how many times they've done it. Yes. Yeah. It was just an in-game way for people to show off what they like, and about seeing how many times we've done something for this triumph or whatever, or like for the seals and stuff. But this is when the seals were better coming out, or like it's been a while since seals came out, and so their Bungie's resolve was to do this whole seal guild stuff where you get the seal, then you do a little extra more, and you guild it, and so pretty much, yeah, that's it. So there are some. I know there are some seals and titles, or some titles are more rare than others, such as the whole Crucible seal called Unbroken. Like that's already no more. Anybody with the actual Unbroken seal is like old players in a way. Now it's called Glorious, which is pretty much the same thing, but they've actually changed up the whole ranking system in comp and changed up comp as well, where the game modes is not just survival, but it's a mixture of survival, showdown, and rift, 3v3 rift, not 6v6 rift. So yeah, the last time you've been on, a lot of changes has come in. Some bad, some good. It's always mixture with a lot of people's opinions here and there. So yeah, but I've liked it. This season, however, last season, like I didn't really grind much of it. I wanted to grind. Well, actually, I grind a good amount since I was able to do Grandmasters. This season, though, I've been seeing a lot of stuff like weapon-wise. This season, I think we're actually good on really good weapons. I haven't done much of the season myself, but I have seen a lot of videos, and a lot of the weapons that are came out new are quite good. We have we currently this new exotic popped up that it's like you can either change it to be a four burst pulse rifle or a two burst pulse rifle, and then you'll hold your reload button to change its firing mode, and it pretty much becomes as a sniper rifle. It will shoot a certain amount of rounds depending on how many headshots you got when it was on its burst of firing mode. And I've been seeing like only a few videos since it just came out on Tuesday, and then we're on Tuesday, right? Yeah, we're Tuesday. Yeah, it's just reset week right now, reset day. So all the videos are barely popping out. I was still at work looking at some of these videos, and I've seen a few, and it's the gun is really interesting. It's gonna be hectic in Crucible, but I hope Bungie won't nerf it as bad for it to be reliable in PvE, because it looks good. It really looks good to be for PvE, a really like all-round PvE weapon, because you have the pulse rifle, its default form of a pulse rifle, but then when you need to get that little bit extra damage, you can convert it into a sniper rifle of its firing mode. Yeah, and the like stuff I've been seeing, it does a lot of damage, of course, when you change it to a sniper rifle. Yeah, and that's since you haven't been on a long time, so all your gear has been set to the floor level in a way. Hmm. A fusion? You mean infuse?
You think the Red Legion would stop there? You must defeat your opponent completely.
The universe is getting dangerous, but it's nothing a few surgical strikes won't fix.
Because it won't. The only two reasons I can think of it won't allow you to infuse something is when whatever weapon you're trying to infuse it in is already like too low for it to be infused, or is that are you trying to fuse a sunsetted weapon? Okay, hold on. Ah shit, I don't have it added. Alright. Um hold on. When you look at your gun, for example, you see that at the top left of the square itself of the gun, it has a little icon, right? Okay. I wanna tell me this. Of the corner of the icon itself, is it white? Yeah, it's like a well, like of the the corner, it will show like a
This is not the
white
Crucible.
triangle and then the
Nothing place
icon,
can be perfect.
and it's stuck at 1350, right? Okay, you're trying to fuse a sunset weapon, man. It's not gonna go
Fight
any
fast,
higher.
Guardian.
It's stuck
Nothing
like
helps
that.
you or your opponents go easy.
Yeah, Bungie. I guess around that time too is actually when a lot of these weapons went sunsetted. Um, Pretty much, Bungie. There was a time where people was using the same weapons over and over, and so what they did was, what this is actually similar to what they did in Destiny 1 in a way, but it wasn't as bad compared to Destiny 1. However, um, what Bungie did, and plainly in a way, is that Bungie sunsetted old weapons so they will not be carried over to the later on years of Destiny. In a way, you were able to still use the weapons. However, their power cap or light level cap were not able to increase. Meaning, for example, you're not able to take your favorite weapon to high level content such as raids, GMs, trials, and that's pretty much it in a way. Because Iron Banner does does not have light level advantage anymore. You could go in there as low level as you
Defense
want, and you
Cabal
still
respects
shred
no
shit up
fighting left to do in
because they
crisis.
disabled
Get to
light level
work.
advantage in Iron Banner. hmm Yeah. Yeah, it was their way to like block out really good weapons from the past to keep them out of people using them in high level content. So that's why they could focus on making like
You see that grenade toss?
better
He's a
weapons
danger
in a
only
way,
to
or not
himself.
better weapons, but like more balanced weapons because such as Mountaintop, like Mountaintop was a really good weapon for PvE and PvP, and so yeah, so
I
pretty
buy
much
your weapon,
weapons like
Guardian.
that, like
Right price.
Revoker, Recluse, pretty much the crucial weapons in a way, kind of like tipped it over in a way. But other weapons, yeah, well, Broadsword wasn't really as good until now, however, because High Impacts did got a buff long ago. Yeah, it was still good. It was one of those like you gotta like know how to use it to be good with it. It wasn't really easy to use, but like if you know how to get it working, then yeah, it's good. But they did buff the damage for high impacts long ago a little bit, and it made high impact pulse rifles or pulse rifles in general actually too um,
The tower's lost a
good.
good people, Guardian.
Especially this
Push
season,
back.
a lot of little weapons actually got tweaked up a little bit, and they're being competitive right now. They're being quite competitive right now because adaptive frame pulse rifles, precision frame pulse rifle, precision frame auto rifles. I mean, like,
This is not the Crucible.
oh,
Not every
excuse me.
place can be perfect.
But yeah, those weapons you don't really would hear about. They're able to compete in Crucible against like hand cannons. SMGs are becoming really good, but they got a little nerfed a bit because they were getting very dominant last season. So they get a little, yeah, like the SMGs were a lot of SMGs was really going like really being a top choice to use, especially against hand cannon users, because you could just come up under their face and just shred them up with your higher RPMs, flinch them like hell, and the hand cannon users will not be able to be much to use.
There are advantages to fighting the Red War. Our defenses were due for an overhaul.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, especially because actually there was only one archetype of SMGs that was being very dominant, and which was the lightweight frames. It makes it worse with the lightweight frames because, of course, of their what they're actually called lightweight frames, for them to give you increased mobility when you have them in your hand. So that just makes you, yeah, that makes you just go more faster around. So it made it more worse against the hand cannon users. I mean, not really, because when the whole sunset stuff was coming down, like Bungie says like we're gonna put these weapons off to the side, but you can still use them or whatever. And like I played Destiny 1 and I knew what they were doing with this and again. And a lot of my friends like, oh, they just got rid of a bunch of good weapons and everything. And they're like saying that I'm about to dismantle them all and everything. And then me, I was like, oh no, I'm keeping mine. I like these guns. I'm keeping mine. And then sure enough, like it was funny too. Sure enough, they got new weapons and they like them and they're good and everything. I'm here still rocking my old shit. They decided want to do private matches. Like, all right, let's do some private matches. Like we were doing some private matches, just messing around and shit, and then they realizing I just started whooping their asses with a pulse rifle and a sidearm that's already sunsetted and it's old, but it's still good. Because check this out. I have a pulse rifle that I've been using a long time, which is a high impact frame, frame implanted head seeker with range masterwork, and it's called Einstein D, which is a high impact frame. I current I currently have 3,289 kills, crucible kills. And then shit. And I was gonna say with the sidearm that I mainly use with it, it has more kills with it since I have to be a bit of more aggressive with certain players. So I have to, more often or not, some people really push me and I have to use the sidearm more. So, where is it? There's some other characters? Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, and then I have here a lightweight frame sidearm with full auto trigger system and rangefinder. It is called Anonymous Autumn. It was one of the Crucible sidearms. Yeah. Crucible kills, I have 4,024. Yeah, those are my highest Crucible kill weapons. And then of course I still have me a good old Nightshade here that was doing some work for a bit. Like I've put a Nightshade away because lightweight frames wasn't doing as good. But with this season, like I'm not kidding you right now, this season they tweaked lightweight frames a little bit, and right now they're like being really good. They're being really good weapons. Ooh, actually, let me tell you this. Okay, I know you are new, but did you at least check to see of the Dares of Eternity game mode that we have here? No, you haven't? Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you this at least. Dares of Eternity is just pretty much a spin-off of some type of game show, in a way. with Zur and this other new character that's popped up. And all it is just you load in, match made with 5 other players, and you're gonna go in, kill shit. You're gonna spin the wheel. It's gonna show you what enemy types you can go after. Once you do that, you kill the shit. There's gonna be little mechanics they have to do similar to similar, kind of similar if you were in a public event in a way. Like, it's just a little puzzle you have to do that is still simple for you and other people able to complete it. And then once you do that like in 2 to 3 different areas in a way. And then once you've done that, that's pretty much it. The guy will give you your loot. Zur and this horse, whatever, that is the host of the show in a way. And they'll give you the loot at the end. Now, here's the thing though. Days of Attorney, it is free for all players, so you yourself could just go in there and start playing the game mode right away. And the thing is though, lore-wise, like people that are actually into the story and all that, lore-wise, Days of Attorney is a way for Bungie's past games mixing in with Destiny. So when you get some of these guns, you might recognize them or not. By any chance, do you know of the Halo franchise? Neither has I, but I kind of watched some of the videos of it. Okay, well, and again, Days of Attorney is just a place where Bungie's old games of weapons mixed over into Destiny. So, Halo, Marathon, Heroes or something, whatever, I don't know, like all of their old games has mixed in the hero of the weapons. There is a shotgun, a pulse rifle, the first ever trace rifle, legendary trace rifle came out in this. And you should have already seen some other ones, but that was after this one, first ever trace rifle. There is also 2 swords. One is more very rare than the other, but they're kind of similar either way, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Have you heard of like Half the Truth? Okay. I think Bunny told you of it right now or not. I don't know. Okay. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. Oh yeah, you'll get it's a sword, pulse rifle, legendary trace rifle, a shotgun, and a grenade launcher. A 1-tube grenade launcher. So it's gonna be your kinetic slot actually. The shotgun will be your kinetic slot. The pulse rifle will be your energy slot as a solar. And the legendary trace rifle, of course, is going to be an engineer slot, and it will be a solar as well. The sword will be arc, and then there's another sword that will be void. So those are weapons that will drop in Days of Eternity. And I will tell you this, the shotgun. Okay, I will say this: all of the weapons are really good to have. The trace rifle is maybe just fun to mess around with. It's not really well known that it's the best, but it is a fun weapon to mess around with. Pulse rifle and shotgun, really top tier for either Crucible or just PvE gameplay. Grenade launcher, again, not many people really mess around with grenade launchers now, only in high level content with blinding grenades. But looking at the perk rolls for the grenade launcher, it is a still viable option for either or to mess around with in a way. But I'd say the top picks to get is the shotgun, the pulse rifle, and maybe a sword or 2. Now here's the neat part though. a few seasons ago, because Dare's Attorney came out quite of like last year in a way,
The
somewhere
universe
in
is
there.
getting dangerous, but it's
A few
nothing if you
seasons
surgical
ago,
strike
Dare's
won't fix.
Attorney weapons, Bungie allowed them to be craftable. So since you just did the whole Witch Queen stuff, you're able to craft your
Red Tape
weapons.
Surveillance has found more
Once you're
targets.
able to do, once you've done enough of these red border weapons of Dare's Attorney, you're able to craft whatever role you want from it now.
Keep it together, our sight. Nothing to shoot here.
So, so if you ever feel bored or whatever, you could maybe do a few Dare's Attorney to have a chance to get a red border. Oh, from Dare's?
The Crucible doesn't have time to consider loss.
Oh.
The only way is war.
Oh, it's a stasis, the stasis pulse rifle. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, then yeah, because there are some weapons that,
How better with the guide
but
guardians?
Bungie actually said they should have changed that. Actually, I'm surprised they didn't. Okay, yeah, because there are some weapons, so weapons when they drop as a red border, it means they have a pattern, but only some though. Um, okay. Then yeah, if it says that, then that means that weapon can be craftable. Or another way, actually, if you press pause to look at your character, and then you go all the way to your
They
triumphs,
say the Cabal
like if you go
respect
to the
those
triumph
games.
page but pressing
Makes it wrong.
L1 once, look to the right of the screen, it will say their patterns and catalysts underneath the medals. So once you go into that, it actually shows you all the patterns currently in the game that you could try to get. And it's like pulse rifles, the BXR 55 Battler, that is a really good lightweight frame pulse rifle, which is actually next to the 53 pulse rifle that you just got right now. Yeah. Yeah, I actually just need one more to get the Battler to be craftable for me.
Crack heavy ammo open. Sublime.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, like, again, that the Battler is a unique weapon because it is the iconic battle rifle in Halo. I think it was called battle rifle. The BXR, BR. Yeah, battle rifle, pretty much.
This is not the Crucible.
It is the
Not
iconic
every place can be perfect.
battle rifle from Halo. And in yeah, and in Destiny, it's a really good. It is a really all-round good pulse rifle. It is not the best because there are actually some other ones that are like top tier against it or neck and neck with another one, but this is a really good one. The perk rolls that it's able to get, some of the perk rolls, it could be good for Crucible. Of course, there is a God roll in a way that everybody tries to go for Crucible. But there are some perk rolls that could be really great for PvE too. There is one that allows you just like to blow shit up, just annihilate any enemy that comes around you in a way to detonate. Now only the low trash enemies, not the more beefier targets in a way, but it's good for ad clear though. That's what I'm saying. It's good for ad clear if you get this type of perk roll with it. But and then once you're able to craft it, you're able to make the quote unquote god roll that you ever want. Like you can make the weapon how you want it to be. If you want to give it more handling, more stability, range, whatever, in a way. Yeah. Yeah, Bungie changed up a few things after crafting came into the game. You could really get weapons how you want them to be.
If my
That
forces
is,
serve the Vanguard,
if you grinded enough to unlock it, and then grinded that enough to unlock its traits with it. Yeah.
they say the Cabal respect and fear you. I see why.
Yeah, because if again, a free-to-play player is like you guys, I say you guys to have a good amount, just to play the game, get a feel for it, like to see what it is. Like I know you've, like as you said, you used to play this game long ago, but again, stuff has came in, stuff has left. So just saying in general, for new to play players, it's like you have the default game where you go to Cosmodrome and then EDZ and
Red
then
Legion versus Red
Nessus
Wish I could be a
and
new
pretty
idol.
much it, really. Well, actually, Dreamy City should be unlocked for everybody too. But then you have the Day of Eternity, which is a whole free event. The core, of course, the three main core playlists, which is the Vanguard, the Gambit, and Crucible. Of course, you could always play that. But then there are the two free raids they have added in from Destiny 1, which is Void of Glass and Kingsfall. You can play those for free. It's just that you have to be the level required to play it, though. Though Void of Glass is... Oh, God. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm good. Just my body's trying to cough up the mucus I have in my throat. So, yeah. Well, actually, no, you want to cough them up, man. You want to get them out of your system.
I admire your
But
work,
not
Guardian.
right now.
You're an artist.
But, yeah.
You think the
You
Red
got
Legion would
free
stop
two...
there?
You got
You
two
must
raids
defeat
that are
your
free able to
opponent.
do. However, Void of Glass, recommend power is 1350. So you could immediately go into that, but it's still recommended that you at least get some better weapons that can help out with stuff. And then there's Kingsfall. The thing is though, Kingsfall brought it into the game that was at the level requirement for everybody to get into it in a way, and that is 1550. So you have to be above 1550 in order to get into Kingsfall. But you could always do Vogue, and you could always get a chance to get the exotic from Vogue
I
when
admire
it
your
is
work,
the
Guardian.
weekly
You're an artist.
when is the weekly raid. Every week there is called the weekly raid and the weekly dungeon. Meaning,
This is not the Crucible,
if it
but not every place can be
if
done.
that activity is for the week, that means you could able to do the raid or the dungeon as much as you want to get as much loot as you want. In other words, it is repeatable. Unlike other stuff, if it's not for the week, like let's say King's Fall, for example, that is not the featured raid for the week. You do it once, and then if you try to go back into it again to get more weapons and stuff, it's not gonna let you. Like you can still do it, but nothing's gonna drop when you finish it because you already done it for that week. Now going back to for the glass, and if it is the featured raid for the week,
Essential element
you
of
can just keep doing over and over and over you want, and you just keep getting loot from it. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this raid called the Prophecy Dungeon is actually free for you. Hmm. Because I know that is for the week for this one. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Yeah, free to players could do. And of course the holiday events, which is right now the dawning. So Yeah. Yeah, but I have to say though, like the dawning weapons itself are good. You can either get a um and a sword, a oh fuck. Okay, you can either get a sword, a machine gun, pulse rifle, fusion rifle, or an SMG. Those weapons you can pretty much get. The pulse rifle, it is currently new. Pulse rifle is currently new. However, as I said earlier, the lightweight frames actually got a little tweak and they're feeling really good. The pulse rifle, the new pulse rifle for the Dawning is a lightweight frame, and the stuff I've been seeing about it, it is really good. Not the best again, but it is good to compete.
Fight hard, Guardian.
So,
Must help you or your opponents to go easy.
so yeah, I'm gonna try to grind for that, but not right now because I myself am getting sleepy. I still got work tomorrow, and it's gonna be cold. Yeah. For me and the bunny, it should be freaking hot, but it's getting really cold now. We're not used to that type of temperature, so for us, it feels more colder for us because we're not used to the cold. So this is always hot down here. I know, it's kind of scary. I'm just hoping it's not like another polar vortex and just fucks us up down here again. It sucked when it hit down here. Alright, I'm heading off.